कल्पभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हरे कृष्ण माताजी, प्रणाम। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे.
Thank you, Mataji. Hari Bol. You recited all everybody's Mangalacharan. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Sorry for the back throat.
No, it's fine, Mataji. Krishna will accept everything. Acha, we will just revise 2 verses from yesterday's and then we will proceed. Because these 2 verses are very, very important. Yes. So that is Nainam Najayate Mriyate Va Kadachin. You remember that PPT we saw? Round, 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 round. Najayate Mriyate. Never it's neither born or it dies. And then Najayate Mriyate Va Kadachin. Nayam Bhutva Bhavita Vana Bhuyaha. It always exists. It never comes into existence. It is born, never it dies. That means it is always there. Right? Yeah, this one. Najayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha ajo nityaha shashvato ayam purano naganyate kanyamane sharire. So the soul is jayate mriyate. Never it is born or never it dies. Okay? Nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha. It never came into existence. It will never come into existence. It never means if it goes only, it will again come. No. It was always existing. So, specially, it doesn't come into existence. Okay? It is always there. Ajo, it is unborn. Nityaha, it is eternal. Nityaha means eternal. Always existing. Shashvata, it is permanent. Always. Shashvata means what we say. Always it is there. There was no time when it was not there. There will be no time when it will not be there. Purano, very, very old. That means it is a primeval. Means Ishvara Paramakrishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda. So Anadir Adir. Adir means the oldest. Okay, so this is also, that means this is the primeval. So what did the translation we saw? It never comes into birth, nor dies anytime. It has not come into being, does not come into being, will not come into being. That means bhutva, nayam bhutva bhavita. In future also it will not come into existence. Ajaha, unborn, nityaha, eternal, shashvata, ever existing, puranaha, primeval. Okay? And naganyate naganyamane sharire. Nobody can slain it. And when the body is slain, soul is not slain. Okay? Here, 1 or 2 things I wanted you all to go through. Yeah? That, it's the soul does not deteriorate. Like a tree or any other material, it does not deteriorate. But the body deteriorates. Body only, like Veganas, what is that? 24 elements it is made up of. Sankhya, that is why this is Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya means counting. So we can count the elements out of which this body is made up of. So this body which is made up of material. So body is material. So soul is spiritual. So this body is a combination of material and a spark of the spiritual spark. That also we learnt in one of the. So the spark is the Anuatma. And the spiritual spark is the Vibhu Atma. That is Paramatma, super soul. Okay. So this I wanted you to see. And this goes through 6 changes of the body. What are the 6 changes we saw? First it is born. It stays for some time. Then it grows. Third one, it grows. And after that, it develops products. That means byproducts. It dwindles. Finally, the body vanishes. But the soul remains the same. So this is given in that verse. 1 second, you give me. We will go to that and I will show you so that once if you see, na, you will never forget. No. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The soul goes through three things. It is given in the 20th verse only. This verse only. This verse, where is it given? Where are you able to see? It grows, here, the body, anything, but it goes, dwindles. Here it is. The body is subject to six kind of transformations. It takes its birth from the womb, so it is born, it stays for some time, remains, then it starts growing, produces some effects, then it dwindles. Produces some effects means it can also reproduce things, right? Then it dwindles, finally it gets into oblivion, it perishes. Okay, so this body, but the soul transmigrates. Soul does not grow like Kaumaram, Yavanam, Jara. It remains the same. But the imperishable soul staying in this perishable body, the body grows. So if the imperishable soul does not stay, how will the body grow? The body will not grow. The soul, that means the consciousness, is very, very essential for the body to go through these six kind of changes. Okay. So now, like very important analogy is given by Srila Prabhupada. Sometimes what happens, we do not find the sun on the sky. Maybe it is under the cloud. Is it not? But it doesn't mean that sun is not there. In the same manner. So therefore the consciousness may not be there. Presence of consciousness may not be there. But the consciousness is there somewhere. It is not present inside the body. That's all. We should not understand that the soul does not even exist like that. No. The soul is not existing in that current body just then. After some time, the same soul may take another body, whether it's a man or animal. It enters into another body. So that presence makes the consciousness. Presence of the soul makes the consciousness. Okay? So because the supreme consciousness is always, he knows everything. 13th chapter we will learn nicely. What are the characteristics of Anu Atma? What are the characteristics of Vibhu Atma? So there are those two souls. One is a minute particle, Anu Atma. Another one is Vibhu Atma. So this one of this verse is there in Bhagavad Gita also, 11th chapter. Anoraniya Magato Mahiyan. But here it is given from Kathopanishad. Okay. So smallest of the smallest and biggest of the biggest. Okay. Hare Krishna. Same thing we saw in the here also. If you remember, we saw the four characteristics. First, na jayate na mriyate va, never born or dies. Bhutva bhavitavana bhuyaha. It has not come into existence. It is not coming now. It will not come in future also. We see, if somebody goes away only, we will say, no, he has come. If somebody is sitting at home, if they go out only, we will say he has come. He was there, he is there, he will be there. Then why will we say he has come? We will not say. Is it not? Same way. Bhutnayam bhutva bhavitavana bhuyaha. Bhavitva means the future. Okay? He is now ever existing, aja, unborn, nityaga, eternal, Shashvata, ever existing, Puranaka, primeval. He is not saying Nakanyate Nakanyamane Sharire. Hare Krishna, we have seen this. The soul goes through all these changes. This is the last one we saw. Next also we saw. The body only, neither the soul can be slain nor the body. We saw this, right? So neither it is, 1 second. What are the words we saw? It is invisible, avyakta, avyakta. Here it is written, you see, 1 second, I'll try to highlight. Here you see, avyaktoham, I am invisible. The soul is not visible. Achintya, and it is not conceivable for our brain. That's why there's a beautiful verse in Nectar of Devotion, 2.224 or 254. Okay. So that says, Ata Shri Krishna Namadi Nabhavet Grahyam Indriyaihi. These the Lord's, this nature, everything, it's not conceivable for our brain. Okay? What did I say? Ata Shri Krishna Nama Adi. Nama Rupa Guna Leela. Adi means etc. All these things are not conceivable to our senses. Then how will we come to know? We have to know, no? So how do we come to know? Sevin Mukhehi Jigvado. Keep on glorifying, glorifying, glorifying. Machita Madgata Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam Katayantasya Ma Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha Katayantasya. Get immersed in his Katha, Krishna Katha. Then what will happen? Sevin Mukhehi Jihvado. With this tongue we keep on glorifying him. Swayam eva spuratedaga. I will come to your understanding. I will give you those senses with which you will be able to understand me so well. So always Krishna Katha. Yare teke tare kaho Krishna Upadesha. And we also should always Smarattavya Satatam Vishnur Vismarattavya na jatu chet. Prabhupada tells this in all lectures. What does he say? Can anyone say? Smarattavya Satatam Vishnur Vismarattavya na jatu chet.
Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna.
Hari Hari Bol. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Wonderful Mataji. Hari Bol. Yeah. Vikara. Vikara means what? You know, that's not written here. Vikara means keep on changing, changing, changing. So avikara, it is not changeable, maybe immutable. Uchyate. Uchyate means always little, to tell. Tasmadevam viditvainam nanushochitum arhasi. So what you are thinking, no? That is, don't do that. Why are you thinking like that? You are going to kill them. You can't kill them because they are not this body. They are the soul. The soul is avyakta chintya vikara. So why are you thinking you are killing them? Okay, till here we saw this also we have seen yesterday. I think we saw this also. Yeah. If however you think that the soul or the symptom of life will always be born and die forever, you still have no reason. So what is it? Okay, Arjun, मान के चलो. You, okay, you will buy, you will be born, you will die, the soul is not permanent, all those things, let it be. So you are thinking, no, you will kill them. So what a big deal in this? You are killing them, let them go, because they deserve to be killed. We know now the 6 aggressor we saw. All these 6 aggressor can be killed. Who are they? Who are the 6 aggressor? Hare Krishna.
Kama, Krodha, Moha.
And no, Prabhuji, they are the, this one, what do you call, anarthas in the heart.
Okay.
Anarthas in the heart are Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya. These 6 aggressors, 6 kind of people who are referred to as aggressor in Bhagavad Gita. We saw that. Which verse I'm not getting, we saw. One if I say, you all will say. Who are the aggressors? Okay, one I'm telling you.
Those do not believe.
No. One who snatches others' property.
There are 6, right? Who snatches others' property, wealth, and others' wife, and
very good.
Who do sinful activities.
Kidnapper too, Mataji.
Kidnapper and fight. Who burn others' house, Mataji.
Yes, correct. Yes, Lakshman Prabhu, very good. Hari Bol Prabhu, Vanshidhar Prabhu. Yes, Lakshman Prabhu, what did you say?
Kidnapper, Mataji.
Kidnapping others' wife.
Excellent.
Excellent. Yes, correct, Prabhuji. I'll tell you the verse number very soon. Don't worry. Might have marked it somewhere. So I will tell you that. So these aggressors, these people who are standing in front of you, they have committed all these sins. So aggressor need to be killed. Okay. So why are you lamenting? It's good. Do it. Like that Krishna is saying.
What two more, Mataji?
One who snatches others' property.
Yeah.
One who sets a fire.
2.
One who kidnaps others' wife. One who kills others' nihatya. That is one without any, the other person is Nihatya and we kill. And one who takes the property one who takes others land, Hadapna, those who call land Hadapna, we say
Both
no.
are considered same.
Chapter
Right?
136, Mataji. Chapter 1, Sloka 36. Hare Krishna.
Acha, it is in first chapter 36. Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. I was checking in second chapter 36. That's why I couldn't find. Yeah. Okay. And one more thing, you know, like to Beam, they gave poison giver. Okay.
Yes.
So poison giver, one who sets fire to the house, one attacks with the deadly weapons, one who plunders riches, one who plunders land. Both are there, Prabhu, both are different. Okay. One who plunders riches, their opulences, one who occupies others' land, and one who kidnaps their wife. Thank you, Lakshman Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So these people are aggressors. So you can kill them. Don't even think about it. Okay. So this is also a turning point. Arey, what a big deal Krishna is telling Arjuna. Na? So it's okay. They gave poison to you. They tried to kill you. They kidnapped. That means Draupadi Apaman. Like all these things they did, no? Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, we will read 27, 28, 29 and then we will come to the PPT. PPTs always have to be like revision. Okay. So, Hare Krishna, 1 second verse. It should be here. No, it's not there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, chapter 2. Are you all able to see now? Oh, I have not shared. 1 second. Yes. So we are in 27. Who wants to read Hare Krishna? This we have seen Atha Chainam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. So the Atha Chainam Nitya Jatam. So this is what? Okay, even if you are going to it is born, manke chalo, the soul is born, the soul is killed. So why do you worry? This is a very, very wonderful verse. All of you by heart this verse. The day before, Asha Mataji only asked out to you. Remember where Krishna has told again we will be born, soul takes rebirth. This is one. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
जातस्य हि ध्रुवो मृत्युर्ध्रुवं जन्म मृत्युस्य च तस्माद् अपरिहार्येते न त्वं शुचितम् अर्हसि.
Hari
Hare Krishna
Bol.
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, translation.
One who has taken his birth is sure to die, and after death, one who is sure to take birth again. Therefore, in the unavoidable discharge of your duty, you should not lament. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. Thank you, Mataji. So, but one thing we have to remember, in the cycle of birth and death, we should not take undue advantage like terrorism. They should not think, oh, anyway, they are going to take birth again. The soul will take birth. I'm not killing them. I'm only destroying their body. So let them, anyway, they will come back. That kind of thing, the Vedas, the Shastras do not support. Okay, here it is written, you see. This cycle of birth and death does not, however, support unnecessary murder or slaughter or war. People kill animals, no? Thinking, anyway, this animal will be dying and the soul will take another anybody. See, olden days, that all of you know very, very well. In the yajna, people used to give sacrifice. But that sacrifice, why they used to give, properly the way the mantras used to be chanted at the proper time. Again and again, my mind is going to the 17th chapter. 17th chapter, Tamoguna Yajna, it is told that Mantrahinam Vidhihinam Shraddha Virahitam Chaiva. Like that it comes. There is no mantra, there is nothing. That is in Tamoguna. Same thing opposite is in Sattva Guna. Full-fledged Veda chanting and proper pronunciation. Vidhivat, according to the prescribed rules as given in the Vedas, one who does this yajna, sacrifice. So all these animal sacrifices, we are giving them a chance to take a human birth. And it is said, when the animals are hearing these mantras, they all are tied over there. And when they hear the mantra and when we are preparing them, preparing the soul to somehow the soul has to remember the human, right? So all those kind of mantras will be invoked and the soul will get a human birth. So even in those days, we all know yajnas had so much power. If you remember in the first chapter, we read Draupadi and Drishtadyumna, they were born out of yajna only, is it not? And even for that matter, this Bhasmasura is, though it was for negative purpose, Bhasmasura was performing this yajna. So Lord Shiva had to come because his austerity was so praiseworthy. He followed everything perfectly. Then if the Lord doesn't come, what people will say? So whatever Veda says is wrong. Veda says do this, the Lord will come and give you darshan. Still the Lord is not coming. So don't read Veda. Like that it will come, isn't it? So the Lord has to obey when full austerity is performed. Okay, so that is what. But at the same time, violence and war are inevitable also. Unnecessary violence and war is not appreciated, but at the same time, violence and war are inevitable also. Why? Because to keep the human society in law and order. See, so many people commit all these terrorists. How many how many attacks they have done. And if we keep on forgiving them, what will happen? Everyone will tell a word. We will get so much of money and we will go to jail for 2-3 years. Then we come back. We can lead a lavish life. That much money would have been deposited in our account. So everybody will think like that. Everybody will get into terrorism, is it not? But so to giving punishment, that is also like killing, destroying the body. So we have to keep that also in order. See, this sages, they are performing yajna in the forest. Many animals come to disturb them. So that is why the Kshatriya's duty is to give protection. So remember this very well. Kshatriya's foremost duty is to give to protection. To whom? To the citizens of the country, to the sages of the kingdom, to the Brahmanas who perform yajna dana. So unless and until the Brahmanas perform yajna in the forest, the kingdom will not flourish. The kingdom will not be in prosperity. The more they go to all the sages, all the panditas, all the brahmanas, go to forest and with full focus and concentration, because if they are in the shagar mein rahenge, they can't focus. So they have to go to the forest and do. And during that time, if animals come and harm them, so that is why the king used to go. Like that only Parikshit Maharaj was going, no? That time only it happened. Kali entered his crown. He saw the Kali Purusha who was standing in one leg, and finally the Kali Purusha, he had to give shelter because he could not, but the Kali Purusha surrendered to him. Oh Rajan, you are the symptom, you are the, Maharaj. You have to give protection to everybody in your kingdom. I am surrendering under your lotus feet. Please give me protection. So once they surrender, that is why Krishna says, Mamekam Sharanam Raja. You come and surrender unto me. I can't neglect how much ever sin you have done. Moksha Ishami Ma Shucha. Immediately I have to eradicate all your sin and give you protection. Why? Because you are surrendering to me. So like that only, Kali Purusha surrender. So, okay. There are some advantages also. I'm not getting into the story of Kali Yuga. There are some beautiful advantages. So Parikshit Maharaj said, okay, Kali Purusha, you will be staying. I'm giving you place in 4 places. Who knows those 4 places? Kali Purusha's surrender. Hare Krishna.
Where gold wealth is there, Mataji?
That is later. First he will give very correct, Haribol. First he gives 4 places. After that
Raga
he gives...
Dosa, where there are 6 Dvesa, Kama, Krodha, Moha.
No, Prabhu.
Also,
No, not at all.
No?
Beautiful verses there in Bhagavatam. When he gives, that verse is very wonderful verse. Dhyutam panam shiyodhasya.
Where, yes, Mataji.
Wherever liquor house is there,
Liquor
wherever
and
people
Jujam,
drink.
gambling.
So wherever there is that prostitute house is there, and wherever animal slaughtering is there, wherever gambling goes on. So that is why Srila Prabhupada made these 4 principles, that we should not do this. Wherever these things happens, Kali Purusha comes and sits. Okay. So Parikshit Maharaj gave these 4 places, and Kali told, oh Rajan, in your kingdom, these kind of places, sorry, I will not be able to find any place like that. Please give me one more place. Then he says gold. Gold also, the gold which is in illegal way, whoever has accumulated gold, there he will be. There is another small story, I'll finish in 1 second only. Actually, this Parikshit Maharaj, this Kiritam is there, no? Earlier I have told one of the days, I don't know, he got it from somebody, right? That was another story. If you all remember, I have said that story. So that Kiridam was not his. So Kalipurusha went and stayed in his Kiridam. That is the reason when he went to the forest, Kali was there, so mind was corrupt. He took the dead snake and put it on Shingi, no, Kashyap, not Kashyapa Muni. Shingi's father. It comes from cave only. I'll tell you that also. Okay, he puts in his neck. Okay, Hare Krishna. So that is also essential. Going and keeping the society in order. For that also, we may have to, perish the body, so that the soul takes eternal position and it goes away from the body and it transmigrates into another body. Hare Krishna. Okay, this one.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Read it.
ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತಾದಿನಿ ಭೂತಾನಿ ವ್ಯಕ್ತ ಮಧ್ಯಾನಿ ಭಾರತ ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತ ನಿಧಾನೇವ ತತ್ರದ ಪರಿದೇವನ.
Tatra ka paridevana. Okay, yes, Mataji. See, again and again he saw going on lamenting, no? So he is saying, why are you going on again and again lamenting? Avyaktadini. Avyakta means which is not manifest to our eyes. Okay, so yes, Mataji, read the translation.
All created beings are unmanifest in their beginning, manifest in their interim state, and unmanifest again when annihilated. So what need is there for lamentation? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So this shows, just now we saw, no? The soul is manifest in our body. That time we are alive. After that, what happens? The soul leaves our body and goes. That means the body is annihilated, but the soul transmigrates. So till the time the soul gets another body, it is in the form of unmanifest. We can't see it because 1 by 10,000 size we have seen. So the soul is sometimes unmanifest, sometimes it enters a body, it is manifest through consciousness. We can't see the soul, but we can feel the consciousness. That is a representation of consciousness, is a representation of soul. And unmanifest, again it will be annihilated. What will be annihilated? The body. Then the soul leaves the body and it again goes in the unmanifest form. Okay, so that is what is not accepted by some philosophers. Say there's nothing like that. The day soul is, the body, soul all live together only, they say. So that we should not. But here I want to tell one very, very important thing. Okay, so Srila Prabhupada has given a very beautiful, again, analogy. Skyscraper. It happened on Twin Towers. It was existing, it was manifest, and it was annihilated. And it was not there at all for some time. Again, people constructed it. So Srila Prabhupada gives that. But okay, before that, here you see. Yeah. From the subtle to the non-manifestation of cosmos. So how does this cosmos come? So 2 minutes, listen to me very carefully. Okay? How this Prakriti, that 5 elements of Prakriti was created. So initially, when that, universe was created, that is causal ocean, Karnodakshaya Vishnu. He enters into he enters into Karana ocean, causal ocean. Then he sits there and he just glances the Pradhan, and 1/4 of the Pradhan gets activated, agitated, right? The word actually used is agitated. So 1/4 of the pradhan is agitated. Then the Mahatattva, all the 24 elements we are talking, not 24 in fact, 16 elements. So what are the 16 elements? Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Jnanendriyam 15, and the mind. These things are put into that portion of the pradhan which is agitated. Then it becomes Mahatattva. So the Mahatattva has got first initially these 16 elements. Okay. After that, that mind is over. Buddhi, Ahankar, all these things have to be for creation. Right? So then, now, what is that? Karnodakshay Vishnu. Karnodakshay Vishnu did all these things. Then that time only what happens? Karnodakshay Vishnu, see, try to understand very well. He enters into every universe in the form of a Garbhodakshay Vishnu. Okay, Garbha. So he enters into every universe, and out of his sweat, he creates a Garbha ocean, half of that, and he lies down. And from his navel, there Lakshmi will be there. Karnodakshay Vishnu, there will be no Lakshmi, because he is creating the universe with his sweat. You know, like when he breathes out, all the universes come from his breath, from his womb. Okay, but here Lakshmi is needed to tell that we need Prakriti also in order to create. For creation, we need Prakriti also. That is a symptom. So Lakshmi Devi is there. And from his navel, Brahma comes. And the Brahma is the first living being. Brahma is in Jiva Tattva. Okay, remember, anybody can become Brahma. Okay, and Krishna is told in Bhagavatam, in some of the yugas, in some of the Manvantara yuga, wherever it is. Whenever the creation takes place, if Krishna does not find any suitable person to become Brahma, what he will do? He will himself become Brahma also. That also he is told in Bhagavatam very well. Okay, so now what happens? From Brahma is the first living entity. From Brahma, there is a backside story, I am not telling that. From his forehead, that is the sixth eye, we call it as, no, from his forehead, Shiva comes. Okay, because Brahma gets annoyed for some reason. Okay, so that time Shiva comes. That is why Shiva is in annihilation mode. So he comes. When he comes, this Lord, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, what he does is, he gives, I'm talking about initially when Rudras, all those things, who all were created by Brahma. So before that, the Shampoo Tattva, that is Shiva came. Through this Shampoo Tattva, the Lord gives the seed of all the yonis to Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva, since Prakriti is needed for creation, through Durga Devi, through Maya Devi, creates this material. So Maya Devi gives the suitable body, but at the order of the Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Supreme Personality of Godhead gives her the order that this yoni is suitable for this soul. So the soul, through Shiva, he is giving, and he orders Durga Devi to give a suitable body to that soul. That is how the creation takes place. Okay, leave it. This is the first, creation, that is what Purusha Avatar and Yuga Avatar and Guna Avatar all over. After that, when in between, the material nature has to be created. Is it not? How does that come? First, very first, space is created by the Lord. So that space, the Lord gives only one object. Tanmatra, we call it as object. So what is the object for space? Space has got the sound. So sound object, Shotram, hearing. So hearing is the sense, sound is the object. Okay, like that. So in the space, he gives the sound. So space has got only sound aspect. From the space, next comes air. From the space, air is created. Here it is given, you see, just as from ether. Ether is space. air is generated. So from the space, air is coming. Space has got already sound. So obviously air will have already sound. If horse gives a baby, that cough, we call it as that cough will have all the genes of the mother horse, is it not? Whichever yoni we come, we have the genes. So similarly, from the space, air is coming. So the air has got already sound aspect. So what is the special aspect for the air? Air is for form. Air has got form. We say, when nicely the yajnas are going on, we see Krishna there standing at the top of the fire, at the tip. Sometimes we see Vishnu. Sometimes we see Shiva. So not only that, we see many a times when the proper mantras are chanted, you might have heard in that yajna fire, we saw this Lord. Devatas we see. From the yajna fire only, who is that? Just now I said, Draupadi and Drishatyumna, they came from yajna fire only. So the fire has got form. So fire has got two aspects, sound and form. Shotram and what do you call that? Sparshanam, touch. No. Shotram and touch. Okay? Then comes. From the fire, what comes? Air. I think so. I said something wrong. First is space. From the space, form. Air has got form. Air has got touch. Fire has got form. So before space and fire, one thing I left. From the space comes air, and air has got touch. That is why immediately I meant that is the skin. It has got touch factor. So air has got sound. When the air blows, we hear that sound comes, right? And air, when it touches us, it's very cold, it is very hot. We come to know. So that is touch aspect. So air has got sound and touch. From the air comes fire. So fire has got form. So okay, Shrotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam. Like that we have Shotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam, Cha, Rasanam, Granam, Evacha. Shotram, Chakshu. Chakshu is that we can see. Is it not? Then comes the fire. Fire has got form. From the fire, water comes. So water will have all the other three elements. What are those three elements? Sound, touch, and form. So what is the element for water the Lord has created? Water has got taste, right? Shotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam, Rasanam. So Rasanam means taste. So the fourth element is water, which has got taste. So other than the three, Rasanam is added. So four elements. From water, the earth comes. So earth has got, we say, when the first rain shower comes, wow, what a smell, we say. So the earth has got all four already, plus the smell. Okay. So thus, all the material nature is created. From the earth, we all know. From the earth, all Annad Bhavati Bhutani, Parjanya, Tanna Sambhavaka, we all come from earth only, right? All these elements are there already in earth. So we have also got all these elements. Then the Buddhi and Ahankar is put in. Then the material nature. So material nature has got already the 16 elements. So our body also has got all these 24 elements. So 25th element is the soul and 26th element is the Paramatma. So did you understand? So Shrotram, sound. That is space. Shrotram, Chakshu. Chakshu is eyes. We can see. Form. That is air. Sparshanam. Sparshanam is touch. Skin. That is air has got touch. Fire has got form. Then water has got taste, rasanam. Granam. Granam means smell. So Shotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam, Cha, Rasanam. Actually, in the shloka, one order changes. That is why. Okay, Hare Krishna. Understood? Clear? Can we proceed now to the next verse? We will finish till 20. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, somebody else wants to read? Anybody else? Shrutika Mataji is there and Ritvika Mataji is there. Anyone wants to read Hare Krishna? Hare Krishna, nobody wants to read. Okay. Yes, Mataji, Asha Mataji, go ahead. They all are in silent mode today.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चित् येनन् आश्चर्यवद् वदति तथैव चान्य आश्चर्यवत् चैनमन्य शृणोति श्रुत्वाप्येनं वेदेन चैव कश्चित्.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Translation, Mataji.
Some look on the soul as amazing, some describe him as amazing, and some hear of him as amazing, while others, even after hearing about him, cannot understand him at all. Hare Krishna
Okay.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So we have got all these abilities, right? To see, to hear, to speak. All these abilities the Lord has given us in order to seven mukhehi jikhvado. Actually, he has given for that only. But we don't understand. We use all these things for rubbish purpose. Is it not? We all know that very well. And that is what is material. We are, attracted with the beauty of the material nature. That's why. So till 30, we have this soul aspect. From 31, Krishna will go to Karma Yoga. So we will also finish till 30. Yes, Mataji.
देहि नित्यम् अवध्योऽयं देहे सर्वस्य भारत तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि न त्वं शुचित्वम् अर्हसि. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Again, arhasi. Don't lament. Shochitum arhasi. 4 verses it has come. Shochitum arhasi.
O descendant of Bharata, he who dwell in the body can never be slain. Therefore, you need not grieve for any living being. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So why Krishna is just now he told no in the I think 27th verse. Even if they are going to be killed, even if the soul, for example, man ke chalo, the soul is also killed. Then also this what is it? Body is made up of only this material matter. So you don't have to worry about it. Because some people we saw no in the philosophers, what they think, there is no existence for soul. Soul and body goes together like that somebody says. So even if you believe that, what I say you may not, even if you believe what they say, you don't have to grieve. You don't have to lament, he said. So here what he is saying, he who dwells in the body can never, na hanyate na hanyamane sharire, we saw that. Therefore, don't grieve for any living being, especially these people who are in front of you now. As I told you, they have done all sorts of misdeeds. Okay, Hare Krishna. So we have seen 27. 27, all creating beings are unmanifest, avyakta, in the beginning. And in the interim state, that means the soul exists, avyakta, then it takes a body, and after that again it is annihilated, then again it becomes unmanifest. We saw that, right? Okay, now you see this is the important verse which you're saying, birth and death cycle. Okay, this is, okay. The philosophers say no, that the soul is born, the soul dies. They don't see any distinction between the body and soul. For them, atheist people do not believe in the existence of the soul. But for those who believe in the existence of the soul, for them, what we say, it is like, okay, we will come from here. So those who say soul does not exist separately, that is material existence. Okay. So for them, before creation, unmanifested stage was there. So what they say, all the matter came together. When the matter came together and this living entities were created, like that only they say. And when there's a blast in the matter, it vanishes. Oblivion, we saw, no, that's the 6th stage. It vanishes into oblivion. So that is what these people who do not believe in the existence of the soul, what they say, it is only material existence. We just now saw 24 elements. And when the soul, when the end for this body comes, the soul also gets unmanifest. And when the next time, when all the matter come, Big Bang theory, we say no, everything come together and dash to each other, and there's a blast, and from the blast, people come. This is what we say. But you know what to say? I'll tell only all those who talk like that know what you should ask. Okay, how did the first seed come? Who gave the first seed of anything? Somebody had given the first seed, no? First seed also cannot come with the air, ether, water, fire. Automatically the seed will not come. So did the seed also come? Did what do you call that term?
Hiranyagarbha, Guruji.
Hiranyagarbha. Okay? Yes. So that creation takes place. But here, people who believe in the existence of the soul, Lord Krishna's argument is there that what? The soul is ever existing, Nitya, Shashwata. So why do you have to lament? So even if you believe others exist, others philosophy, it is only made up of matter. So every time the matter comes together and bang, it will be created. So why are you lamenting? And here again, Krishna is telling, okay, the soul will exist. The body only will go into oblivion. The soul is going to exist Shashwataha, permanently. Okay. Now, some people see soul as amazing. Some people see, like a beautiful example it is given, in this. See, some look on soul as amazing. Some people amazingly see the soul. So they think we have got that ability to see amazingly. For them, soul is amazing, some people. For some people, those who see the soul, they are amazing. For some, they look on the soul, which is amazing. How it is existing? The soul goes, the body does not exist. So how the soul enters, how the soul goes, how the soul makes the whole body function, how the soul spreads the consciousness into the entire body. So like that, they are surprised. People are surprised. So looking is amazing. Then people are amazing. So that means who sees, they are amazing. And finally we see, so that means here the action is amazing. Some people say, how we are able to talk, how we are able to see, wow, like that they see. See a person, you imagine, he didn't have the vision at all. He was blind. So he might be wondering, how these people are able to see, how these people are able to describe what is meant by color. They are saying green, red, white and all. How will it look like? He will be thinking like that. So the moment he is operated and he gets the vision, how you will see, the seeing is amazing, like that he thinks, right? But for some people are very amazing. Because, there are so many people do so many chamatkar and things like that. We see how these people are able to do. All they are able to do just because the soul is existing in them. If the soul is not existing, then nothing they can do. Is it not? Actually, what they are doing all are siddhis. Which Maharaj? I forgot the name of that Maharaj. In our ISKCON, most of the Maharaj used to do. I forgot the name. So, like Namnisha Prabhu only told in 8 a.m. class one day. Lakshman Prabhu may be remembering, I don't remember. So, like Sarkar, PV Sarkar, the magician. He went and met that Prabhuji, Maharaj. He went and met the Maharaj. And whatever Maharaj was saying, the Sarkar, PC Sarkar was making it happen. For example, Prabhuji said, Mayapur Dham. So he created exactly the Mayapur Dham came. And people in Mayapur Dham, like that, he created everything. But the Prabhuji finally, he told, no, I don't want all this chamatkar. It's fine. We don't want that. So chamatkar, even all the Maharaj can do that because they have that Sukriti, but they don't believe in that. Okay. So now hearing, same way seeing was there, same way hearing. It will be all those who can hear, people who can hear, those who are able to hear, same way. People were deaf and they got the hearing ability after operation. So they will be, before that they will be wondering how they are able to, because they can't, they only see, the sign is used. And they'll be thinking, I am seeing and understanding. These people are hearing and understanding. What is hearing? Like that he will be. And the next element, what we saw was speaking, describing, right? So that's what Chotram, Chakshu, and speech. Speech is given here. Okay. So one who can speak, one who can describe very well, the soul which describes, the person who describes, and the soul which is existing in one's body makes him describe. Hare Krishna. Okay. Yes. Soul sees something amazing. Imagine for a parent who have not got a child at all for 10, 11, 20, maybe 12, 13, 20 years after their marriage. What happens? Suddenly, okay, with the Lord's grace, the mother conceives and the baby comes. How amazing it will be for them. They will not be able to describe their happiness, right? So like that, same thing. The tree, the elephant, from such a big elephant, how a small elephant. Actually, one more thing I'll tell you, it is very beautiful, lots of creation is. See, in the forest, nobody goes to feed the animals, right? So how beautifully the Lord has created, water can be utilized by rhino. And then, like right from the rabbit, they can eat the grass and slightly higher, according to their height, they eat the leaves on the trees in forest. Isn't it? Maybe example, you imagine zebra. So for its height, it will eat either from down or whichever is the size. But you think of giraffe. So whatever is in the middle portion, the tree, everybody has eaten. And if a giraffe also of the same height, there will be starving. They will not get enough food in the forest. So the Lord created giraffe so tall and his neck cannot bend to eat the grass on the land, and he can catch hold of all the high branches and eat. What a beautiful creation it is, no? Still, in spite of that food chain, all of you know, for the purpose of food chain, he has created higher level animals which are permitted to eat the lower level animals. It is permitted. We can't eat. We can't say, are we in the animal pravritti? No. Oh, tiger is also eating deer, let me also eat. Is it not? That is in this COVID. Again, it is spreading, I'm hearing. So, that is the reason. What that shloka, you remember? Beautiful shloka. That what is the invocation prayer of Ishopanishad? Ishavasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tektena bhujita magrida kasyas viddanam. Everything belongs to the Lord. The Lord will not deprive anybody with anything. So here, what we deserve, He has given in our quota. The more we want, I want his property also, that is adharma. We should not intrude into others' property. What is in our quota, the Lord has given. We have all the right to enjoy that quota. So do not intend. Tena tektena bhunjita. Finally, what do we need? You think you open the almirah, so many, sorry to say, we can't even in a year also. Okay, those who are working, fine. Those who have retired, in so many years, we will not even open one of the thing and see. But we accumulate like anything. That is why it is said that verse, don't accumulate. Pratyahara. That is sadhana. You remember yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahara. Okay, so pratyahara is sense control. What is that? Whatever we need, only we should accumulate. We should not accumulate more than that. So Lord thinks everything very beautifully and creates, because it is not Achyutano, He is. It is not conceivable to our brain, limited brain. That is Hare Krishna. O descendant of Bharata, he who dwells in the body can never be slain. Na hanyate na hanyamane. Therefore, you need not grieve for any living being. Okay? Hare Krishna. So, analogy of non-violence. We saw that analogy. Remember? Who remembers? Analogy, Prabhupada told, no, if we have to kill, protect, war and other things we should not, but for the purpose of the yajna and but for the purpose of protection, we can kill. Okay, that means what? It is justified. That is the meaning. It is approved by the Vedas. Okay. What is it? Okay. So next, tomorrow onwards, we will go to what happened? This finish? Which was this? 1 minute. 30. After 30, it is not there. It comes. No. 31, 32. Hare Krishna. So Karma Yoga comes, correct? So till here, 1 second. I will share one thing to tell you how. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just see, I have shared one image. Is it visible? Yeah. Contents of
Yes,
Gita
Mataji.
summarized, chapter 2. 1 to 10, Arjuna's lamentation, right? 1 to 10, Arjuna's indecision and accepting Lord Krishna as his guru in 2.7. In this is your second chapter. 1 to 10 verses are like Arjuna is not able to decide what to do. Then he surrenders to Krishna. Then Krishna scolds him, right? Ashochatvananva shochatvam nanu shochanti panditaga, he says. Don't think like that, like a fool. He says, no. Okay, so that is 1. 1 to 3, Lord Krishna chastises Arjuna. He scolds Arjuna. 4 to 6, Arjuna again asks doubt. 7 to 10, Arjuna surrenders to Krishna and Krishna begins to speak. So 11 to 13, don't lament unnecessarily. Deginosmin yata dege kaumaram yavananjara tata degantara prapti dhiras tatana muchyati. That is 13th verse. Krishna says, don't lament because the body grows, the soul is remaining and soul will transmigrate. That's an important thing. Then tolerate and dualities. We saw no samadukka sukhe, sorry, sukha dukka same kritva labha labha jaya jaya, labha alabha jayam failure and sukham dukkam, be equipoised, tolerant, okay, in dualities, equanimity. That is eligibility for liberation. One who tolerates all these things, no duality, they are eligible for liberation. Then 16 to 22, the soul never dies. He said, na, avyakta, all those things. Okay. Ananyas, yesterday we saw all the characteristics of nainam chintanti shastrani, nainam dagati pavakaha, na chainam kleda yenta apo. That is with the fire. Nainam kleda yenta apo, na shochaitina marutaha. Neither the wind can weather it, nor the shastra can cut it into pieces. All those things we saw. Another one we saw, na jayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuyaha ajo nityaga shashvata ayam purano naganyate naganyamane sharire. Today's PPT, that was the first slide we saw. Okay, what is that? Never it is born or nainam, no. Na jayate mriyate va katachin. Neither it is born nor it is dead. Okay, so that one. Then comes 22 to 25, again the qualities of the same, soul's quality. Then 26 to 30th, he said, who is born? Even if the soul is perishable, it's okay. Body is made up of matter. Don't worry about that. All those things Krishna said. And finally he said, not Ayur Harati. Jatasya hi dhruvam janma mritasya cha. If one is born, they will die. If one dies, they will be born. That is 27th verse, you remember? So 26 to 30, birth and death are inevitable. So there is no need to lament for this. Okay, so 31 onwards, we are going to see that karma. So Krishna is going to tell Arjuna now, you are a Kshatriya, it is your duty to fight, so get up and fight, he will say. And then comes 39 onwards. 39 onwards, it is coming again. That is Buddhi Yoga. Till 39, 3, 1, 2, 3, 8, it is Karma Yoga. After that Buddhi Yoga, after that Jnana Yoga will come. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama.